So it's a cold world, very cold world. Nobody cares about anybody. Nobody cares about anybody. Sometimes family members care sometimes, but when they are in their personal lives, married with their own children, that amount of care may not be there emotionally. But we get lucky every now and then with certain people that come into our lives. So you have people in your life that are solid human beings. The problem is that the people who like to talk about trauma and all that, you are not healed enough to notice that these people are actually gems. So you just dealt with them the way you deal with every other person. And they came and they left. I don't make those type of mistakes. I have very real solid people in my life. When they show up, I show them all the love I can show them. I do positive reinforcement a lot when I get positive feedback from them. So that if there is need for me to withdraw from that investment, I do it with a level of certainty. So I'm saying a lot of things. I'm trying to communicate an information. Just think about your health. Think about all the times you've seen a celebrity in your country or somebody who was popular became very ill. And sometimes they go as far as running GoFundMe for them. Think about that type of thing. And these are people you used to see with the Elon Musks of the world or people who are rich in your country. So how come those rich people didn't come through for them to the point where they now have to beg online? How come? That's because I don't know whether it's peer pressure. I don't know whether it's social media. I don't know whether it's just, no, it's not social media. It's the same thing that's just something recycled. It's just the fact that we like to smile, whether it is a smile directed at somebody who doesn't deserve it. So you're outside and you're opening your teeth, everybody, you're smiling to everybody, and then you're tricking yourself to feel like those people are your friends. Test people's character. Look at your day ones, the ones who have never changed upon you. Show them all the love you have. Every time they ask you for something, give it to them. If you have money and somebody asks you 100 times for money, and you know this person is a real person, but they're struggling with something, give it to them 100% of the time. That's giveaway you're going to give to strangers. It has no use for you, except to grow your business. There's no point giving to strangers or going to like a club to go and spend ungodly amounts of money in somebody's business that doesn't even know who you are, and you're supporting their business. Or you have a friend of yours who will come to for you 1000% of the time. Reinforce that behavior. Then when you think about it, something happens to you, your health, and maybe the person's up. You know what will happen. You already know what will happen because you have tried him before. So if you're lucky to have celebrities who become real friends, real partners, real loyal people, you're lucky. Because life really happens. It may not be your health. It may be financial crisis. It may be a storm. Somebody said if you have money storms, you don't have a problem. If you have a problem, money can solve. You don't have a problem. When you have real problems, when you have a problem, money cannot solve. When you run into one of those, for instance, people are very busy in their lives. People have issues now. People are going through things. What makes somebody abandon what they're doing and come in your direction? What? Is when you have reinforced somebody has lent a hand of brotherhood to you, whether it's a female, and then you stretch your hand and hold that hand length and tell them thank you for this and reinforce it with your behavior. What will happen is they'll bring 2 of it again, and then you bring 4, and then you bring 6, and then you bring 12, and keep doing that. And then you find it coming from this direction as well again, and you do the same thing, and it's coming from that direction, and you do the same thing. You end up having a lot of real, loyal, wonderful people in your life. So when it gets cold, you can bundle up with them and you're safe. When you live your life, because you're shining, you have some aura on you, and then people are reacting to your aura. These are all strangers, and they are smiling at you, and you now trick yourself thinking these people are your friends. That's how you end up in a space alone when you need people, because all those smiles, there's nothing under them. So please, while we're doing social media, just smiling on camera, pretending to love each other, while we're doing that, go and find people that actually love you and love on them back hard.